All right, welcome to the stream. Oop. That was a little bit more abrupt of a swap than I meant to. Let's clean up some magic cards here, because there's magic cards everywhere. There's always magic cards everywhere. That is my desk. Nerdy stuff and magic cards. There we go. Generally fine. Perfect. Alright, so tonight we're going to start with a little pixel art, and then we're going to transition into a modern league in a little bit here, but wanted to warm up, give people a chance to hang out, say hi. I know some people like the pixel art, and I like doing it, so I gotta do both. Deal with it. Alright, let's see here. We are looking for this. This is way bigger than I thought it was. Okay. 128 by 128. Oh, okay. All right, let's general idea for what I have here is I want a pine tree. That has a foot made of roots. Not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Got my beverage. Beverages are important. Stay hydrated, everyone. Oh, hi, kitty. I don't know if stream picks it up when you meow, but you're very adorable and you demand treats. There you go. Treats. Treats for the kitty. Okay. Let's take a look here. Alright, my cat's being adorable in the background, as it is wont to do at times. Alright, angry tree. I don't think that we need quite as big a canvas to make this work, so we're going to try doing it a little bit smaller to start. Alright. Angry tree. It's more of a normal tree if I do it that way. And I want this to look like an elemental, so it needs to be more than just a normal tree, right? Okay. Let's try slightly bigger. Okay, let's try not splitting it. We're going for like a tree folk like image here. Oh, you know what we could do? Alright. Alright, turn this back on. Kind of go for a little bit of a pseudo-wudo looking thing. Oh, kind of a wispy willow too. Oh, we could draw some inspiration from that. What is that? Wispy willow, right? Is that the name? Nope. What's the willow tree in Kirby? Oh, it is wispy. I must have spelled wispy wrong. Oh, it's just called the wispy wood. Oh. Okay. Start down here. Let's make these a little bit smaller. In a little bit closer. I think we want to take this whole thing and make it a little bit shorter. Everyone excited for some Dragon Storm? I personally am very excited for pre-releases this weekend. I will be going to a local shop on Friday, and I think the plan is to do 2 at a Giant on Sunday. I can't do any pre-releases Saturday because once again it conflicts with BattleBots. And if you didn't know, I'm a commentator for a local BattleBots league, which is a lot of fun. Very long days, but a lot of fun. That is the current plan. I think we still need to sign up, but we're planning to go to Lodestone, is my understanding. Probably the early one. I think I was supposed to register for that yesterday and never got around to it. But we'll get that figured out. Okay, we have a general shape here. I think it would be funny to have some apples. Something like that, very roughly. Okay, so let's get in here and make the wood portion of our tree friend. How you doing tonight, Lightfoot? You doing some pre-release? I think we're going to Lodestone on Friday as well, or at least I am, if you are interested. You're doing Lodestone Saturday, nice. I've noticed that some places are now doing like full box sealed on like Saturdays, which sounds intriguing. Not something that I want to do, but it sounds like a fun way to open an entire box if that was your goal. To move this more towards the yellowy browns. Maybe this-ish area. Okay. And a little bit more brown, a little bit less yellow. There we go, we're moving in the right direction. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to make it very transparent. Okay. I don't want to use too many colors here if I can help it. Yeah, the problem is that online sellers are surviving based on volume, which a lot of the local sellers just cannot match online seller volume. I had one of my buddies who works at the source tell me that commonly collector booster boxes are being sold online for the equivalent of $10 over cost. Like for the whole box, and that's just not sustainable for a lot of the local stores, which sucks because like I'm not faulting you for saving some money, but yeah, no. And the other thing is that like by running it as an event, they at least can provide a little bit of like extra with the box sale, right? Like you're getting the pre-release vibes out of it, which is nice at least. But it's still unfortunate, and it's not even something that has like an easy answer either, because like I know that buying packs is not the like cost-effective way of doing things, and so like I've tried to stop buying just random packs in general, However, if I'm like at a store, I'm gonna buy a random pack or two because I want, especially stores I like, I want them to stay around. And so, like, buying singles helps too, but I'd rather, you know, help them get through a little inventory and maybe get something cool. Yeah, so like when I go to Lodestone for like Modern, I'll commonly buy a pack even though I know that that's not cost effective. I'll even buy a collector booster if they have something fun. Just because I'd rather give the money to a store that I would like to stick around. Or I'll buy coffee. That also helps because food margins aren't terrible. And if I take this color, make it like kind of go with the brightest version of that color and get the spooky eyes going. And get the bigger eyes work better. Yeah, I also like to buy singles from local shops. It's really hard sometimes. Like sometimes like finding singles at local shops is just killer. Like I check Lodestone's website and stuff, but like a lot of them don't have good websites. Like, I can go to Battlegrounds and be like, hey, do you have these cards? And they'll have them some amount of the time, but... And part of that also comes down to competition. Like, a lot of them can't compete with TCG players' prices on singles, so... And since people are just going to check the prices in store... makes it tough. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, Lodestone has a fantastic collection of stuff, but even that's tough. Okay, so we can turn that off. Should this be symmetrical still? Maybe. Okay, so that's this color. So we want to take this color. In Alona? Is that Path of Fire? Are you... What? Where are you in... You're playing Guild Wars, right? Alona? I don't remember where Alona is off the top of my head. Crystal Desert stuff? Yeah. Path of Fire was nutty. Praise Joko indeed. I mean, Living World, that Living World season is fantastic. Some of the best story content they've ever done, in my opinion. Okay, we have a tree. Vaguely reminiscent of Wispy Willow, a little bit of Pseudo-Wudo in there. At least that's the intent. Come back over here. All right. We have an elemental. Go up into our generic and then elemental green token. Okay. This is gonna be a little close. Might have made you a little big. Yeah, you're a little big. Hey now. Hey now. Mods are supposed to be appropriate. I mean, part of me thinks it's kind of funny that the tree token goes into the name, and the name is still very readable because of how light this is. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't prove nothing. I think that my 5 should be different than my S. That looks like a Z. I think this looks okay. And then we take this color. Might have to mull that one over for a bit. I kind of like it, but it's also weird because it's would be the only one that does this. Also, I'm wondering if no, I think those should stay brown. Also, it's good to see you, Prime Pented. In your very rainbowy sphere. Sorry, hypersphere. You're correct. Okay, we'll think about this one. Is there any other easier tokens to knock out? Let's see, where's my list of tokens? I had a list of tokens. Get the notepad out. Okay. I already have a Star Spirit. I need to add rat to my list. Lots of my friends use rat tokens. How compatible is my Minotaur avatar that I made with being a token? There's the Minotaur. Like, this guy is like kind of tiny, but he might make a good token. Okay. How big are Minotaur tokens? I don't have Minotaurius here to tell me. Let's see. It's got to be pretty consistent, right? Are there seriously only 2 cards that make Minotaur tokens? I thought there was more that made Minotaur tokens. Huh. Okay, that might be a little bit more back burner then. Okay, we got this weird bird. I don't know that that's the one I want to work on. I didn't prep for more than one token. Oh, for sure. I think niche tokens are a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy the Ox token I made for my dad. But there's literally only one card that makes Ox tokens, so I'm probably not going to print a bunch of them. But I printed a few so that I could give them to my dad. And Minotaur tokens are definitely one that is on my list, if only because my friend plays a Minotaur deck, and I'd like all of my friends to have a chance to have cool tokens. There's definitely some other obscure ones that would be fun. There is a few... Yeah, I need an oxygen token for house. What? What could you possibly need an oxygen token for? Oh, you need an ox token. I was very confused, Misadventure. Also, hi, Misadventure. Good to see you. It's like, what could you possibly need an oxygen token? Well, next time I do a print run of tokens, I'll throw out a custom order thing, and the ox token can be on there. It's still gonna say for dad, but yeah. Do I have a golem token? Speaking of Mr. House, doesn't he make golems? Or does he make robots? Yeah, true. We could do a little prediction, make a robot token. I don't know what size it's gonna be. Makes it a little tough. Wait, really? There's more than one card that makes an ox token? I thought it was only the Bruce Tarl. Oh, wait, no, there's also Bovine Intervention. I forgot about that. Okay, so you make 3/3 colorless robots. There's also need for a golem token. Contraband livestock. Okay, so there's Bovine Intervention and there's Contraband livestock. But that's a 4/4 ox. I didn't even make a 4/4 ox. I have a 2/2 ox. Now you're just being difficult. I mean, you can use the 2/2 ox as a 4/4. No one's gonna care, but. And there's a 2/4 ox token? Why? Why are there so many different ox tokens? Wait. Let's see if I can get my Scryfall search to accurately pull this up here. There are actually 7 cards that make ox tokens. We have Bonnie Paul makes Bo the ox token. That one's blue. 2/2, 2/2, 4/4, 2/4, 2/4, 2/4. Why is 2/4 the most common form of ox token? Also, Ox Drover cannot be blocked by oxen. Fantastic line of rules text right there. Yeah. Yeah, but why doesn't Bruce Tarl make 2/4s? He should have made 2 4s. That would have made him so much cooler. But no, only 2 2s. Nonsensical ox tokens. Okay. Let's... Stream is looking great on 110 inches. Why do you have me on a 110-inch monitor? That is so big. What? Why am I on a 9-foot? Oh, it's on a 9-foot projector. Okay. That's so many inches. Alright, let's turn this on. Let's try and be productive here. Okay, so what are we doing? We are thinking about making a golem token that is totally not Guild Wars 2 inspired, but is definitely Guild Wars 2 inspired. Even if this one's just for golem tokens in my cube, I'd be fine with that. Hey man, don't make fun of a man's projector size. It's not cool. Oh wait, you're making fun of your own. You're making fun of your own projector size. You never mind. You're fine. My buddy Brandon Minotaurus got me to try out Season of Discovery again, which has been a good time because MMOs are fun, and I get to be a warlock tank, which is very fun. Marvel Zombies? Hey. Oh yeah, I saw you post about that today. That's like Zombicide but Marvel, right? More or less. Yeah, Zombicide but Marvel. Nice. That's the one that you can get the, like, absolutely massive Galactus for, right? That has both, like, a zombie and a non-zombie build. Yeah. That game... I mean, Zombicide... Here's my relationship with Zombicide. Zombicide, as the game is intended to play, not my favorite. Zombicide as a get in the car and run over a bunch of zombies and find the chainsaw and hopefully not die to the giant zombie and not actually play the campaign. Love it. Love setting up the, like, big map where the entire goal is to kill zombies. And you have goofy powers, and as you get stronger, so do the zombies, and that's like the whole game. That I've enjoyed. The actual, like, campaign mode of it was never really my jam. That being said, I haven't tried it in years, so might be fun. Mr. Reliable has the Galactus? That thing was huge. That's good. I have the Black Plague version that is like medieval times version of Zombicide, and I have like a bunch of the bonus figures because I kickstarted it, and so I have like the entire Monty Python crew and stuff. It could be fun at some point. Okay. Okay, so we have kind of the guts here. I feel like, there we go. We gotta turn off the pixel perfect here. Dull gold color here. Let's see. Use this on this. Symmetry tools are so very nice. Okay. I need like a greenish gray. Like start here. Maybe more on the side. Oh, there we go. We're getting closer. This is not going to be the final color, promise. Okay, so we need a lighter version of that. Like here-ish. get a little bit lighter version of this gold. Yeah, this is turning out pretty Guild Wars 2-y, which is what I was going for. Let me take a look here. Oh, we got time. Okay. The physics in Guild Wars is very strange because, like, lots of their stuff is just kind of like floats, just floats, with no real explanation other than Magitech, which is, I guess, a fine explanation. So we're gonna have to come back through here and like fix up some of the details and colors at some point. But definitely a solid start to our little inspired by, but definitely different than Guild Wars 2 Golem. Alright, so I have ads coming up in just a moment here, which is a good opportunity to get up and take a quick break. And when I come back, I'm going to switch over to a modern league, so that should be a good time. And we'll continue working on the golem next time. So, I will see you in just a little bit, and we'll switch over to Magic. Thanks for watching so far. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I'm already on the right scene. Oh, that's because I'm supposed to be on this scene. There we go. More beverage. Alright, welcome back. Hopefully the ads are done for all of you. And we are going to swap over to Magic Online. Ooh, fancy transition. right there. Excellent. Okay, so this is what we're playing tonight. Oh, ads are no longer in progress. There we go. This is what we're playing tonight. I grabbed a list that did well recently. So we got a pretty standard looking land base, 4 Blood Crypt, and 1 Raucous Theater, so that's good to know. We have 1 Surveil land. We have 2 Tarfire. That's so that our Nether Goyf has more types. We have 4 Burning Inquiry, 4 Faceless Looting, 4 Lightning Bolt, 4 Marauding Mako, 2 Goblin Lore, 4 Dothy Voidwalker, 2 Orcish Bowmasters, 4 Detectives Phoenix, 4 Hollow One, 4 Street Wraith. In our sideboard, we've got Leyline of the Void for graveyard decks, Meltdown for artifact decks, Damping Sphere for Storm. We've got Rough and Tumble to deal with Boros Energy, I assume is what this is for. And 4 Thoughtseize for when we feel like we need Thoughtseize. So we're going to give that a shot. Hey, thanks for the follow. What? Weren't you already following Happy? Guess not. It says following since 21 seconds ago. Oh, yes. Oh, but now you get a little avatar. There you go. You're good. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you. And the little avatar thing is working now. So that's good. Because I know that we were talking about that the other day. Looks like we're using tickets today. Let's give this a try. Hey, you got the pink skeleton even. Good choice. Alright, Modern League. Rakdos mid-range. Oh, you know what? I don't think I put the deck list into my Mox field. 1 second. Let me do that. Let's see here. Decks. My decks. Okay, here's today's. Copy URL. And I should be able to go here into my Mox field connection. Alright, now the deck list should be accurate. So if you check that out and are interested, you can do that. Awesome. As always, we're hoping to at least free roll. That's always the goal. I mean, obviously we'd love to do 5-0, but I'm also happy just learning new decks and getting the 3-2. My incredibly squeaky chair. I will get that fixed at some point. We lost the die roll, and we're against Young Dingo. Okay. This hand is good, I think. Do we try to Arena of Glory Marauding Mako? No. That doesn't seem right. If we draw a second one next turn, then we definitely will. Alright, looks like we're up against a black-blue something. Philology archaeologist, so faithful mending, some kind of discard strategy. I think because I didn't put anything of note in the graveyard, I think we are gonna hold up Orcish Bowmaster and then next turn do Dothy into Burning Inquiry. Alright, so another Thoughtseize. Alright. So there's the Faithful Mending in response, which in hindsight makes a lot of sense. Let's grab Swamp. Play this anyways. Play the Dothy Voidwalker. We did not put the reanimation spell into their hand, unfortunately. Or into the graveyard. So that's not good. Wait, maybe we did. No we didn't. Okay. Next turn we can hit for 9, right? Because it's 3 plus 2 is 6. Yeah, you're right. I should have attacked with the Orc army. Emperor of Bones. Yeah, attacking with this means they at least don't have a blocker. Okay, so they're grabbing my Voidwalker. We only have 4 types in the bin. So I guess we play another Voidwalker. They're down to 1 card in hand. So next turn we can bestow this Phoenix by cycling. Oh, that's not great for us. That doesn't count as drawing cards. I think we are just dead, right? Ephemerate polluted delta, prismatic ending, psychic frog. Aren't we just dead if they go Emperor Bones the Gristlebrand, attack for 14? Oh, I guess it's not quite enough. I thought it was. Okay. So they grabbed Ephemerate. Ah! Polluted Delta. Dramatic ending, Psychic Frog. Not much we can do there. I think we lose this game. Force of negation. Okay. I'll concede to that. I guess I bring in these. Do I bring those in instead of the Dothy Voidwalkers? That seems weird. Maybe that's right. Maybe I bring these in on the draw. Because I can get the Dothy down usually before they can do their thing. Do I want Thought Seizes? Thought Seizes are probably more useful than Lightning Bolts. Let's keep 2 bolts and cut the Tar Fires. I don't really know what I'm doing with this deck, to be honest. Yeah, it does seem wrong, doesn't it? We're gonna keep this. Thought sees them. Okay. Alright, I'm taking the counter spell. I think I hold up the Orcish Bowmaster here. Mostly because I don't have a discard spell, so we're hoping to get like Burning Inquiry, double Marauding Mako next turn. That's not great. Okay. Oh, they are on one land, aren't they? Because they played the polluted delta. Just get this down. Let's see. Thoughtseize lets me get the Faithful Mending out of their hand. Okay, so that's fine. So they're down to Ephemerate, Gristlebrand, Mystery card. Oh. I understand where I screwed up. So, yeah. I needed to not attack with my... Orcish Bowmaster. Also, they had to top deck specifically Goryo's, which I guess is fair, but still a bummer. Maybe that was too greedy. Maybe I was supposed to not attack there. Or not attack with the Bowmaster. I don't know. I don't win this game by sitting around doing nothing. They take the Ephemerate, so they have 2 Ephemerates. They have 9 cards in hand. Guess they didn't draw another Goryo's? I assume they probably drew another... Force negation. So this is 4... Hopefully they think I'm stuck on double black for Voidwalker and fetch. Which they did. And if they force a negation, they have no other mana. So I should be able to still get through that last point of damage. Oh, this is instant speed. Duh. Okay, well, it puts them at 2 with 1 mana. I guess I should have waited for any spell. I don't know. I'm gonna send it back. Yeah, I guess they'd have to have a basic. That's a good point. Mako Goblin Lore plus Void Walker. Yeah, we'll keep this. Alright, Dingo is on 6. Dingo is on 5. Dingo is on 4. That's good for us. But this is a deck that can have a very good 4. Okay. The fact that they bin to Goryo's makes me think that they have a Goryo's, or they don't have a second land. Alright, so we're gonna hope they just don't have an answer. Okay, they do have an answer. Bummer. They still don't have a second land, though. Go get a mountain. Play another Goyf. Alright. We get double hollow one out of it. So we have 16 points of power on the board. Hey! We got the match! We beat Pro Tour qualified Young Dingo on Goryo's, which is a scary deck that can do scary things. Hello, kitty cat. Would you like a treat? Is that why you're meowing at me? All right, round 2. Okay, I almost certainly was supposed to board in the ley lines, but I didn't know what I was supposed to board in the ley lines for. So, yes, you're 100% correct. But, like, what are you supposed to board them in for? I mean, honestly, is it not the Dothies? That's fair. I appreciate it. This hand has no threat, no filter. All right, we're gonna mulligan this one. Okay, this hand seems dope. We're gonna put back the Street Wraith, I think. It's either that or the Goblin Lore? No, let's put back the Street Wraith. Spire of Industry? What? Shark pirates seem cool. Just saying. Pirates are cool. Okay, yeah, you're right. That if eating the graveyard is good, having 8 graveyard hate is probably good. That is extremely valid. Okay, so they have boots. Portable hole is unfortunate. I guess we're going to go get another Blood Crypt. Because that fetch land couldn't get me anything else. That Construct's going to come down as like a 4/4. I feel like I want this Arena of Glory in play. Oh, that's their reveal. I don't want their exile. Okay, so they make the construct before this resolves. Okay, they get the Metallic Rebuke. No, I would not like to pay 3. Play the Goblin Lore. Can't block anyways. I mean, Meltdown's going to help against this matchup. But they had a good start. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Burning Inquiry earlier? Or save the Mako and the Burning Inquiry for the same turn? Maybe? Oh, that's lethal, by the way. Game 2! They just hit me for 15. Okay. I don't know what these Starfires do in this matchup. These Dothies seem less good in this matchup. Let's try this. Maybe you're just supposed to cut Street Wraiths for sideboard cards? But Street Wraiths help your Detective's Phoenix. They're like the only thing that helps your Detective's Phoenix. This doesn't seem very good. This seems significantly better. Okay, so we put back the goblin lore? We're going to discard those two. A little bit of a bummer that the Mako was the top card, but that's okay. Welding Jar is annoying, but only saves one artifact. Did they keep a landless hand? No. Okay. Okay. That is affinity. All right. 21000. All right. Well, 3 for 1. We're okay with that. I wonder if you could play Oliphant in this deck. It's not free like Street Wraith, but it does so it's not free like Street Wraith, but it does give you we're gonna start by bolting this Ornithopter, by the way. Cool. It does count as a discard, and is guaranteed to get you a land. I guess it would make more sense if you were playing like Persist or something else that synergized with that. I have one card in hand. Do we have a sorcery in our graveyard? We do. Okay. I think I'd like to know what your one card is, please. Yeah, that can go away. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Don't write. Alright, we might as well play the Mako. So, unless they top deck an artifact, this first construct's only going to be a 3/3. Make them think they have a free block. Get it out of the way so they don't get it later. Alright, they top decked Metallic Rebuke. No, I did not want to pay. What is the hotkey for no? 4? Okay. I would have thought that they would have countered the second Nether Goyle. is their only card for the turn. We have a Phoenix with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need collect evidence 6. That is a 12-6. Jeez. This deck hits like a truck. That's super unfortunate that I didn't hit a land or a 1-drop. Because I can hit for 6. Well, cannot beat that. That is unfortunate. All right. Well, we're 1-1. That'll happen. How do I play that better? Hold the Meltdown for a turn, but then I get hit by the Ornithopter for like 5. Not discard the land. So that means I have to discard the Bolt. Bolt got countered anyways. I honestly don't know. I realized I was getting hit for like 1 million. But then I would add a block with the Netherglyph. Well, blocking with the Netherglyph would have given me 6 in the graveyard. They had a Tormod's Crypt though, so odds of me getting to actually bestow the Phoenix are low. Because they almost certainly would have eaten the graveyard. I don't know. Not get Metallic Rebuked? It's not really an option. Alright, we're gonna mulligan this one. Okay, we can work with this. I think we want to put back a Detective's Phoenix. Windswept Heath. Nice classic one from Onslaught. Alright. So we're gonna go Blood Crypt here. That way it gives us the Arena of Glory option on 2, even though we're most likely just going to fetch a Swamp on 2, so that we can play the Voidwalker. But this gives us more options. Up against maybe Yawgmoth? Okay. Let's stick to the plan. We're going to start by attacking. Play the Voidwalker. They were F6, so they don't get their fetch land. Not that that matters, but it might. Okay, never mind. We're not on Yogg because we've got blue mana. Delighted Halfling. We could be on that like Nadu-less Nadu that's been floating around. Gemstone Mine. Are we against Gristle, like Neobrand? What the hell? I think we just want to put the Voidwalker back into play and take out this Teferi. Oh, I guess we could have played the other Nethergoyf. My brain short-circuited and did put the Arena of Glory into play. So I think we're against Neobrand. I know no other deck that plays this color combination plus Gemstone Mine. Goodbye. Remember, follow the channel if you want to attempt to get banned by selling subs. Okay, so we've got double black, we've got double red. So no point in taking extra damage. I think we want to put this into play. We want to put this into play. And we want to use the Goblin Lore. Well, that helped a little bit. Let's see here, let's see here. Can I cast this for Bestow from hand? I can. So I can Bestow here for red and both these cards. Oh, but that's gonna drop the power of my Nethergoyfs. We are just going to attack then. Because that would have dropped it by 3 points of power, but only increased it by 2, so would have actually netted negative there. Excuse me? Is this Morophon combo? This is freaking Morophon combo. What the hell? This is not a deck I thought I would be running into. Yeah, because of this stupid Sorin. Stupid Sorin. Stupid Sorin. Because Morophon's a vampire, then it comes in and it decides it's a sliver, and because it's a sliver, you can play the first sliver for free, which lets you cascade all your slivers, and then you hit the one that says all your slivers have flying and haste, and then suddenly, you hit for like 1,000,000. Stupid Morophon. Stupid. Alright. I'm better now. It's all good. They're not drawing extra cards. We can take those out. We can take out a couple of these lightning bolts. We're going to bring in the 4 Thoughtseizes. Hey, you know, I love the flavor of slivers. I do not love the result of slivers. I am going to keep this and hope that I'm fast enough. Is the flavor chicken? No, the flavor is what happens when you take like 4 different flavors of ramen noodles and you cook them all at the same time using all their flavor packets, because it's like you can tell that it's ramen, but there's like lots of flavor but no flavor at the same time. The flavor is MSG. Yeah! You get me. Put those in the bin. Soren Imperious Bloodlord is MSG. Yes, makes total sense. It's not like my deck's doing particularly fair things either. It's just not doing those kind of nonsense. It's the kind of nonsense that, like, you gotta be really committed to the bit if you want to put those cards in... words are hard. Okay, so Burning Inquiry is draw 3, discard 3, but it affects both players, so it can muck my opponent and gives us 3 power. This is me, draw 4, discard 3, which is more likely to not discard the hollow ones. This one could give me a Bolt or Tarfire. Let's try to muck with our opponent. Both of them make my Makos huge. Oh, okay. So... this is 12. Do I attack? See if they take it. Or do I Burning Inquiry to hopefully mess with them more? Or do I bolt here? I should have one more land. So the line that lets me win this turn is Burning Inquiry into Land Bolt as my last 2 cards. That seems unlikely. But I would like them to not have extra mana, so we're going to bolt that. Attack with both of these for 12. And then cast this for free. And if after a Burning Inquiry that discarded a First Sliver and a Morophon... okay, thank goodness. This is a very wouldn't it be funny kind of deck. You are very right. That is a great way to describe it. Well, what it is it's the Pioneer deck, right? Because in Pioneer, they were like, oh, we can put in Vein Ripper. It's the coolest vampire ever. And then Soren gets banned from Pioneer, right? Because Soren putting stuff into free was too powerful for Pioneer. And then somebody was like, well, maybe we can do it in Modern. And they started by just trying to play Vein Ripper. And to some extent, somebody trophied with it. And then people started looking for the most powerful vampire ever, right? Because, you know, you can play any vampire. So if you can play any vampire, why not play the most powerful vampire? Well, it turns out the most powerful vampire is Morophon. Okay, so this is turn 2, Faithless Looting, play a hollow one. Maybe that's okay. We're gonna have to get Blood Crypt. It's very silly. Okay, we're still getting the blood fruit. But we're going to play the Mako instead. Because this is going to more consistently attack for 3. There's a Rumble. There's a First Sliver. And a Sorin. Could really use a Thoughtseize. Which one are they going to take? If we're lucky, they had both of these and they don't have the Morophon. Okay. They took the Misty Rainforest, which means they have both of those, they don't have the Morophon. Hey, how's it going, Type 1 Ninja? We're 1-1. We lost to Affinity. We beat Young Dingo. It all balances out. Okay, so we are going to start with a Faithless Looting. See what our options are. Oh, okay. So we want to discard the Raucous Theater. Maybe? So we'll have discarded 2 cards. We can discard a 3rd card. So both hollow ones are free. So we don't... Oh, but the Goblin Lore can boost us up next turn. So I think it's still the Raucous Theater and the Void Walker, because the Void Walker's not really helping us that much. But I can't actually play the Nethergoyf, I'm just now realizing. So we're going to cycle the Street Wraith. They're dismembering my Mako. That makes me sad. But that is fair. Okay, so now we can play the Nethergoyf. And both hollow ones. So we are putting 12 points of power on the board. Do we die anyways? $10-hour workday, but you were working on like a big project, so... Are we gonna die turn 3 to Morophon Slivers? No! Not again! Can we ban Morophon? I don't actually know what the broken part of this nonsense is. This is 17 in the air. This is not okay. How do they have the 3-card combo twice? Alright, GG. GG to Morophon combo. Okay, my pre-rolls are mad at me, so I need to run ads. So I will be back in 3 minutes. I'm going to refill my beverage. And so don't disappear, and we'll play the last 2 matches of our league here. We're 1-2. But I think it's a feel-good 1-2. So we'll get there. Be right back. I have returned, but ads are going on for a couple more seconds. Okay. Hopefully my reactive thing is actually reacting. It seems like it goes on the fritz once every stream, so if it doesn't seem to be matching at least a little bit with me, let me know. That's the hope anyways. Hey, welcome back everyone. Ads are done. We can get rid of the weird banner at the bottom. I'm sorry all my programmer friends have to deal with crunch. That sounds like it sucks like immensely. I work in support, so we don't have crunch, but we do have busy seasons. But even that is pretty chill at my company, so that's nice at least. The stuff I work with is based on the school year, so basically any hotspots in the school year, we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. But beyond that, it's pretty chill. I mean, you deserve it. You should crack open like a cold one, whatever form of cold one you feel comfortable drinking at like 8 a.m. on a Tuesday, but crack open a cold one and enjoy your remote work. I'm working remote tomorrow just because I can. I can work remote 1 to 2 days a week, so that is my plan. Also, having the chat show up on screen is not helpful if it is not visible, so we're going to have to play with that at some point. I would like to play first. This hand seems risky. So, looking at this, I'm almost certain that I'm supposed to go Nethergoyf on 1, and then Burning Inquiry on 2? You don't just Burning Inquiry on 1, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is gonna work. I believe. Now, the other question that goes with this is, do I go Street Wraith, play the Hollow one, which is a guaranteed 4/4, or do I play the Burning Inquiry and have potentially a free 4/4? Maybe more. Oh, no. Okay. It's gotta be... Yeah. We gotta cycle. We're cycling. We're good. Oh, yeah, Nethergoyf flooding. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this. We're just casting the Hollow one. I just want a 4/4. We can Burning Inquiry next turn. Nah. Nah, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna work. Well, that's rude. Hey now. Upkeep stop. Upkeep stop? Who do you think you are, opponent? Alright, we are Burning Inquiry now. Don't spell pierce me, bro. Yeah, this is fine. Right? We can go get Swamp, play Nethergoyf. Attack for 4. Oh, they're on Domain Zoo, by the way. Currently at 3-4? That's not terrible. And we don't have an instant in the bin, so this is 2 points of power on the Nethergoyf, which is sweet. Hell yeah, never punished. Tarfire face? Yeah, probably. We'll see. Lots of creatures. Yeah, alright. We'll see how this goes. This hand did not go out, didn't play out the way I expected it to, alright? We're tar-firing the Ragavan, duh! Does my deck even have 2 swamps in it? I'd rather not go into Tribal Flames range. 1 second. We're just checking something here. Oh, it only has 1 swamp. Okay. That's so unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna have to shock it in anyway, so we might as well play the Voidwalker first. We attack with all creatures, because this is a trap, you see. Oh hell yeah. How do you like my 5/6 Nethergoyf, buddy? Alright, if they have double Tribal Flames red source, I admit defeat. Please don't have double Tribal Flames red source. Please, please, no. No, don't do it. Don't do it! No! Okay, they shot the hollow one. There's still lethal on the board, buddy. They didn't shoot me. That's baffling. Oh, they're dashing a Ragavan. Okay. Please don't hit anything good. You have to hit a bolt, right? Okay, they hit a mountain. We're okay. We're alive! Unless they have a bolt. In which case... God... You stupid opponent. Stop it. Okay, they have a Ragavan. I have another Nethergoyf. My clock is somehow better. Not anymore, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna play this tapped, and then we're going to play another Nethergoyf. Let's see here. We can go land. Creature. Instant and Kindred. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 5 attackers, including a blocker for Ragavan. Hey, okay. We got there. Alright, what do we bring in against Domain Zoo? Thoughtseizes? It's gotta be Thoughtseizes, right? No, Meltdown doesn't work on Monkey. That isn't a thing. They're not drawing a lot of cards. And Tarfire kills Ragavan just fine. And this will give me an opportunity to Thoughtseize the Scion out of their hand. I ain't afraid of no domain. I know how this works. Why don't I have Blood Moons in the side? Well, probably because this list is from the Breach meta. This hand is beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. You're probably right. So I can take the Ragavan hit and have 2 5/5 Makos on turn 2. I don't have any way to shoot the Rag. I don't have a Tarfire in hand. We're just gonna play a Mako. Especially since they can't even play a turn 2 Scion. I think I block here. If they're on 1 land, I don't want to give them free treasure. What is this, a Kabu? Okay, it's a 4/4 Kabu. The Naragoyf is not as good into the Kavu. Shock this in. Cast the Mako. Cycle the Street Wraith. That's fine. I discarded 2 lands and a Burning Incourt. Oh no, 2 lands and a Dothy. And now we have a Trap Street Wraith here. Oh, they're still only on 4 types. Okay. Was not expecting Rest in Peace. We'll cut the Nether Goyfs next turn. Oh yeah. Music's always good here. So we can never bestow the Phoenix. Let's play the Raucous Theater this turn. Put on top of library. This feels like a trap. Alright, not a trap. Okay, so they're discarding a card to draw a card. They discard Leyline of the Guild Pact. This Nethergoyf's purpose in life is to block territorial Kavus. I am realizing that I didn't mean to do this. I was actually going to use this before damage, but if I had done that last turn, I'd have lethal this turn. But that is okay. I might still have lethal this turn. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So even with no other cards, we should have lethal this turn. Okay, so discard the Blood Crypt and the Dothy. Cycle that. Land. Detective's Phoenix. That's 10 power on the board. Leyline Binding. That is fair. Also, not much I could have done about that. It's a very eggs in one basket type of deck sometimes. Alright, well, they finally have all 5 types. I've never, or at least I don't remember ever playing Rest in Peace in my domain deck. That's an interesting inclusion. Do I have a way to beat the Scion here? Oh, okay. Let's go to game 3. Let me think about this. So these Nethergoyfs are a lot worse with their Grave Hate. So we can bring back in the Bowmasters and the Bolts. I mean, we're never getting to 6 mana to play Tumble, so that's not relevant. Nothing else is relevant, so yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so this is very high rolly. Let's go. We're playing the gamble deck. We're gonna gamble. That's not great for us. No, I guess if we hit with Burning Inquiry and they lose all their Scions, then we're pretty good. Draw land? Draw land? Hell yeah. Don't have Stubborn Denial. Oh, I just realized I walked into Stubborn Denial. Okay, that's way better than Stubborn Denial. Interesting. There is 6 in the bin. Okay. Oh. I thought for certain that that was getting interacted with. Also, Blood Moon would be good for games like this, where you just, like, completely shut them out of the entire game. But you're right that this deck is probably too fast for Blood Moon to make sense. Alright, they're hasting something. Ooh, that's not great for us. Maybe we can overwhelm them? They didn't Leyline Binding last turn, which makes me think that they don't have it. Unfortunate, but fair. Let's see, we can go red, bestow, done. I mean, this deck is already eggs in one basket, so might as well, right? 5, 6. Pretty sure I win this race, buddy. Hidetsugu consumes all. Not the card I was expecting. So this is going to exile all graveyards next turn. So I might as well cast this with Bestow. And that will also make it immune to, like, a sweeper. Still kind of a weird game, to be honest. Alright, so we've got 2 more turns. What does this flip into? I don't know. I don't know what this flips into. Okay, they're at 9. They're at 8, which makes it lethal with an attack and a... They're trying to get through their deck. Thin their deck, basically. Okay, this is a 3/3. And if it has dealt 10 or more damage... Okay. So it has to hit 3 times, or be buffed. Whenever Permanent deals damage to a player if it has dealt 10 or more damage to that player this turn. You lose the game. What's this turn? Interesting. Oh, well, that will lock it up for us. Hopefully. Starfire to the face. Hey, we're 2-2. We at least get some tasty play points out of this. So, that's a good start. And we get to play match number 5. Give me 1 second to stand up, and then we will get it started. All right, thanks for sticking with me. One more game in the league. We're 2-2. Having a good time. All right, so would I build this deck in paper? To play at Friday Night Magic? Probably. This deck seems goofy and fun at times. I'm much more likely to just borrow it from a friend than actually buy it. But I don't hate it. This hand doesn't do anything. Right? Yeah. Alright, this is the epitome of the gotta believe hand, right? We just gotta believe that this is gonna work. I believe! All things considered, pretty solid believing. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Unearth, Fatal Push, Sink into Stupor? What the hell is going on over there? Ideally, I would have put this Detective's Phoenix in the bin in exchange for that land there. Would have loved to have that land. Ooh, foil Flooded Strand. My opponent is fancy. Cycle. Ow. I don't remember that those cost life. Okay, we have 5 plus 3 in the bin. Five plus 1. Give it flying? Why not? Hit for 6 on turn 2. Love that. If you're new here, my name is Casey. I also go by Tower Slayer. Give the stream a follow. We play Magic and other games on Mondays and Wednesdays, and also do some pixel art. Today we made a tree. Well, a 5/3 elemental, but it looks like a tree. Okay, so Dimir Oculus would be my guess over there. I don't have 8 cards in hand. Oh, okay, so it's another Goryo's style deck. Right? Basically. Oh, they missed. Oh, Tamio and Flagis. Okay. Play a Dothy? Maybe I was supposed to bolt them end step, but that only puts them to 1, so they know not to fetch. Maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think? Was I supposed to bolt them on the previous end step just to spend mana? Was I supposed to hold up the bolt here? Maybe I was. Though they can't put anything into their graveyard to reanimate without Dothy getting there first. Okay. I don't know what their payoff is, but they're an unearthed deck, so I have to assume it's Oculus. Bolt is so much fun. I have no clue how to sideboard in this deck, by the way. Like, my brain power says to just run it back, but these Thoughtseizes seem good too. Like, these Tarfires can't kill anything, so might as well bring in the Thoughtseize. Leylines? Okay, but what do I bring in for the Leylines? Like, instead of the Thoughtseizes and the Goblin Lores? Those seem good, too. Yeah, we did see Unearth. You're 100% right. I mean, they're probably bringing in Gravehate, so let's cut the two of the Netherglyphs. Yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. We're at 60. Especially since we cut the Tarfires, right? Where'd the Tarfires go? Yeah, they're there. Okay. This seems fine. Leylines feel weird in a deck. So this deck is like so much about the quantity of cards in your hand, right? Because you're using a ton of card disadvantage spells to get these discard synergies, that it feels like the number of cards in your hand is super important. So these Leylines feel like a little counterintuitive. But maybe that's wrong. I think it's funny when you're on game 2 and you won game 1, it's like you lost the die roll. There was no die roll. I know it's just like uniform text, but it's still entertaining to me. I mean, also fair. I've not... Okay, so I've played Domain Zoo, but I feel like Domain Zoo's Leyline is kind of different than Leyline of the Void. And I've never actually played like a Leyline of the Void or Leyline of Sanctity deck, right? Like, I've never really put those in my sideboard. I realize they're really good cards, but I don't know how to play with them because I've never done it. Jam them and be sad when you draw them. Fair enough. My hope is that Faithless Looting just filter those out, right? Just Faithless Looting those into the bin. Okay, so we're up 3 minutes on clock, partly because my opponent disappeared. Hopefully they come back soon. But yeah, this deck is fun. I keep wanting it to be more mid-rangey than it is because I am a sucker for mid-range piles. But when it does its thing, it is super cool. Marauding Mako is a sweet card. It makes me wonder if you could play the blue one. The blue one's 2 mana, but it has flying. Which is like... Flying is good, but 2 mana is so much more than 1 mana. But it has flying. But it's blue. But it has flying. It's also a fish, I think. I want to say it's a fish pirate. Yeah, it's Scrounging Skyray. It's a 2 mana 1/2. Flying, cycling 2. You may discard one or whenever you discard one or more cards, put that many counters on this creature. Like, it's almost good enough. All right. Well, I have no clue. I'm just like thinking about the deck. I like that the Mako is not graveyard dependent, where the Nethergoyf is. And I like that the Mako grows permanently, which seems pretty good. Or opponent lost connection to the game. Okay, so we're going to be hanging out here for a few minutes. So, like, part of me would think, like, well, maybe it goes in place of the Nethergoyf, where you make all of your synergies discard instead of graveyard, right? Where, like, your only graveyard synergy at that point is, like, the Phoenix. So you're way less susceptible to graveyard hate. And the Phoenix can just be a 3 mana 2/2 flying haste, which is not, like, amazing. But if your opponent overloads on Grave Hate, then, like, who cares? It's a 3 mana flyer that has haste. But then you're in, like, 3 colors, so your mana base is already more painful. You're probably playing Street Wraiths because that's the free discard outlet. Part of me is like, well, if you're playing a slightly slower version, can you play Oliphant or Troll of Khazad-dûn instead? Because those would let you still get a discard, but you get a land guarantee instead of a random card, which at times is definitely better. But I don't know, like a Grixis discard deck, I don't know that is good. We are very much up on clock now. I don't know. Modern is very fast, right? And so if I went any slower, I'd have to interact more. And I don't know that this deck wants to interact more because it only has, like, what, 6 interactive spells, right? 4 Lightning Bolt, 2 Tar Fire. And Tar Fire are there almost entirely for purposes of the Netherglyphs. You are playing 2 Orcish Bowmasters. Those are kind of interactive spells. And you still want the double black for Dothy, so you're probably a black-centered deck. So you'd probably be playing like Troll. And then it's like, can you justify Persist? And then now you're back into the graveyard, so definitely not. But Troll is like way better when you can. There's only 18 lands in this deck, I'm now realizing too. So you're never actually casting Troll. So if you wanted to go slower, you'd need to put in more lands, and that seems not right. So I don't think you want to go slower, but like, I wish the second 1-mana threat was more in line with Mako. And I realize you can play Flameblade Adept, but Flameblade Adept doesn't grow permanently and dies to shocks. So that seems not as, I don't know. It's hard because, like, I guess this deck isn't as graveyard dependent as I thought. Oh, hey! It looks like our opponent timed out, so we're going to get the win after all. 100 play points, so free roll the league, always feels good. And we got a treasure chest. So we were 3-2 overall. This is the deck we were playing. 2 Tarfire, 4 Mako, 4 Lightning Bolt, 4 Faithless Looting, 4 Burning Inquiry, 4 Netherglyph, 2 Goblin Lore, which actually felt pretty cool when I got to cast them, 4 Dothy, 2 Bowmasters. Never really got to do the Bowmaster Burning Inquiry thing, but that's part of the reason they're there. 4 Detectives Phoenix, 4 Hollow Ones, and 4 Street Wraiths. Sideboard probably needs some work because this is a Breach meta sideboard, almost assuredly. Yeah, the mono red version could be interesting, but, and like maybe these Dothys, like they're fun, but they're not actually needed. Because, like, what are your black cards here? Your black cards are these 10, right? And then sideboard stuff, obviously. But, like, Street Wraith isn't really a black card. So maybe you cut the black for blue, and then you can play the Mana Ray. That's a thought. I don't know if it's good, but it's a thought. Because I don't have a fancy Daybreak account, we open our treasure chests here because we want the play points inside. Sweet, sweet play points. Curse of Surveillance. Mist Caller. That's neat. And Padim, very blue treasure chest. Well, this was a lot of fun. I'm going to continue to try out different modern decks. Basically, any modern deck that costs 300 tickets or less, I can try. That's my current limit, is 300 tickets. So if you want one of the big fancy ones that's 1,000 tickets, go check out Young Dingo. No, I'm kidding. Go check out anybody with a that plays that deck and or has a Daybreak account. But until I have one of those fancy accounts, we're hanging out in the 300 or less bracket, which is most of the fun modern decks in my opinion. So yeah, if you have anything you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep trying things that look interesting. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. That's going to be where I call it. So I'm going to put up the thanks for watching screen with my fancy new transition. Everyone go ooh ah. And I'll send you over, see if anyone is playing Modern. I don't see anyone immediately, But I also know that some of my buddies are into... Actually, I didn't know he was back to streaming. Go say hi to Mana Symbol. He's super cool. One of my favorite Magic streamers of all time, playing some other game that I don't recognize. But he is very cool, so go say hi. Have a nice night, friends.